I was just returning home when I found broken pencil leads on the floor and instantly realized someone had broken into my place, because every time I leave the house, I wedge a pencil lead in the door frame. If the pencil lead is snapped, that means my door was opened by someone. So the first thing I did when I got back home was sit at my desk frozen, not moving an inch. Even if death was sitting next to me talking, I wouldn't dare react, because by then my room was already filled with cameras, and a whole team of cops was watching my every move. If I did anything suspicious, they'd immediately assume I was the killer, because not long ago, Death had accidentally dropped his death note while passing through the human world, and I just happened to pick it up. As long as you write someone's name in it, they die instantly, to avoid suspicion. I had no choice but to stay home, not daring to go out, and I certainly didn't write anyone's name in the notebook. Sure enough, over the next few days, no more murders happened, but then just as the police were about to give up on monitoring me, the news suddenly reported a new murder. A corrupt official had died of a heart attack on his way home. At that moment, everyone was watching me silently, but I was calmly eating chips, looking like I was doing nothing out of the ordinary. What they didn't know was that I was using the chips to block the camera's view. In the chip bag, I quickly wrote the official's name in the death note, and just like that, I had committed murder from a distance. The reason the police were keeping an eye on me was because there had been too many recent murders. Ever since I picked up that death note, I started using it to take revenge on the bad guys in the world, writing down the names of criminals. Some were fugitive murderers, some were corrupt officials exploiting loopholes, and some were mafia bosses protected by powerful people. They all died from heart attacks. As the death toll grew, the series of murders quickly attracted public attention. Some people said this behavior was inhumane, that the person behind it shouldn't be killing innocent people. Others supported it, believing that once all the bad guys were gone, no one would want to be a bad person anymore. The reason I had access to so many criminals' names was because my father is the head of the police department. I had used my father's position to easily get the personal information of all the bad guys, but the string of murders eventually caught the police's attention. To catch the killer behind it, they brought in Detective L to assist with the investigation, and he publicly challenged the killer on TV, but instead of getting scared, I calmly wrote the host's name in the death note. The next second, the host began to struggle to breathe, and then suddenly collapsed and died, right in front of the live audience. What I didn't expect was that the host had been a death row inmate, and because of that, I had fallen into Detective L's trap. The show was supposedly a global broadcast, but it was actually only airing in the Kanto region. This narrowed the police's focus to the Kanto region, and I was immediately terrified, not knowing what to do. To throw off their attention, I had no choice but to go on a killing spree.